Should you plead guilty to a first DUI? This video assumes you're early in your court process with your DUI charge, usually before your first time going to court for your DUI. And assuming that's the case, then the short answer is no, you should not plead guilty to your first DUI at your first court appearance. And here's two reasons why. First, it's just too early in your court process. When you go to court for the first time, that court date is called your first appearance. In other words, the first time you're appearing before the court for your DUI. At your first appearance, you can expect to get the evidence that the Crown will be using to prove the DUI case. And along with that evidence, there will be a screening form which will list out the penalty the Crown will seek if you plead guilty to the DUI before you go to trial, and what penalty the Crown will seek if you go to trial and lose. Generally, the first deal that the Crown would give you on that screening form is the same or worse than other deals you may get as your case progresses. And the court will give you time to consider that offer that the Crown gives you. So there's simply no benefit to pleading guilty early on, especially at your first appearance. 2, you need time for a legal strategy to get the best outcome. You may think you're guilty of the DUI and you just want to get the whole process over with. And by pleading guilty as soon as possible, that you can then move on with your life. You really need to resist that urge and take a step back. What you need is time to develop a legal strategy. DUI laws are complex, and while you may think that the case against you is strong, the reality may be different. By taking a deep dive into the facts of your case, your lawyer may be able to find problems in the DUI case against you. And if that's the case, your lawyer may be able to negotiate a better outcome for you by pointing these problems out to the Crown. So, bottom line, don't plead guilty to your DUI at your first appearance. As a next step, we have a great video which you should watch. It's called I Got a DUI, Now What? You can find the video on your screen. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out for a confidential and free consultation.